Hi everyone, this is Sassy Saving Mimi at Mimi's Abundant Life. Hope everyone's having a great day. This is August 11th, and it would be my dearest aunt and mom. She was my aunt, my mentor, my grandma, because I didn't have any grandparents. She was everything all rolled into one, and today she would have been 103. And gosh, I miss her. My Aunt Daddy, I miss her so much. I was named after her, as was one of my granddaughters, so it's bittersweet. But anyway, today I got some plum tomatoes out of my garden, and I'm also half Italian, so here it goes. I'm going to start taking care of these when the skin's split. I'm going to put them in an ice bath. Then I'm going to put them in this bowl to cool. Then I'm going to take the skins off, place them in a plate, and from there I will place them in a Ziploc bag, and when they cool I will freeze them. Another thing I might want to do too is I might oh gee folks, forgive me, I might actually run them through the blender with olive oil and seasonings and everything, and garlic, and then just put them in like a jar or something. I don't have a whole lot that's red right now, so that's why I said Ziploc bags, like the small ones. But if you have a lot of tomatoes, you can just get everything going, and then when you're ready, just throw it out and make your gravy. It's a fun way to do it. It's fresh. You know what went into it. But anyway, before we get on to other topics of what's going on in my little world, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you like what you saw, show me by subscribing. Let me know if you're a new subscriber too, so I can give you a shout out. Okay, so back to a little bit of this and that. Yes, I'm doing my tomatoes today. And I did get back to meal planning. Don't mind me, I have to keep poking these. I had not meal planned for like a week or so, and probably a week and a half. And boy, did it add to the stress. The everyday stress at dinner time of figuring out what I was going to make, and it never seemed to match what we felt like having. It's like what was available wasn't what we wanted. So I started just planning 1 or 2 days. Like one day, I just planned everything for the day. And from there, it kind of snowballed. And now, I ended up planning for the whole week. So I think I just needed that nudge. And I liked how smoothly the process went. So, I'm gonna be doing that again. So, yeah, I'm gonna be meal planning. Like, today's breakfast, lunch, and dinner is all planned. For breakfast, Mom had banana pancakes that I had made and had in the freezer. She had coffee, and she had some fruit cocktail. That's what she likes. For lunch, we're going to have, now I have some meat sauce that I made last night, which is going to be part of tonight's dinner. But I'm taking out a little bit. We're going to have English muffin pizzas for lunch. And it's going to be super hot, so I'm just going to do them in the toaster oven. And tonight we're going to have spaghetti with meat sauce, and I have a ton more tomatoes and garden lettuce, so I think we're going to have a small salad. I think there's a new crop of cucumbers out there, and one might even be ripe and ready to be picked. So we can have a salad, and we'll have macaroni with meat sauce. So that's all set. And I'll think about tomorrow in a little while. If I can sit quiet long enough, I'd like to write it down. But anyway, folks, I don't know if you notice what's going on. It's just the country just seems like it's falling apart. Everybody is just rising up against everyone. And folks, this is biblical. When there's famine and wars and rumors of wars and children rising against parents and government rising against citizens and lawlessness and recklessness and immoral. There's absolutely no morals whatsoever anymore. This is really, I don't know if it's the beginning of the end times or the end of the end times, but something's definitely going on. Yeah, put little tomatoes in there. But in the meantime, what can we do? We're just going to stay vigilant and make sure that we are prepared, because I have a feeling that, in all seriousness, and I'm not trying to use any kind of scare tactics, and I know a lot of YouTubers like to scare people, but I really do think that this government's going to collapse. If the government doesn't collapse, the economic system is definitely collapsing. So you need to be prepared. And that brings me back to this garden and why I did it. I've always gardened and I love it. And I'm getting better at it. But last year, I saw this coming in like February of last year. And I started getting seeds and figuring out how I was going to do my garden. And then April, when it was really bad, I had stuff in the ground. Now, when you garden, nothing is ever going to come out perfect. You live and learn. It's a learning process like anything else. But I have perfected it now to the point where I know that I can grow from seed and that they will thrive. Whatever food I grow really thrives. And if I had to, I could survive, and I could definitely be self-reliant. Now, it doesn't mean going out and getting a bunker. It doesn't mean, buying up a farm and a bug-out place and all this other stuff that some YouTubers want everyone to feel is necessary. Just do little things to learn how to be self-sufficient. If you can go solar or get a generator, stock up on water, because you can actually live longer without food, but you can't live without water. So stack up on some water, get some seeds, start planning on whether or not your soil is good enough to grow stuff. Try growing things different ways, in different environments. Like what I did was, I planted some, that's my phone. I planted some things by seed and some in the ground. And in parts and some in the ground, because I wanted to see, God forbid, if I ever couldn't grow enough food, I could do it both ways. Or if I ever moved and I had to have a container garden, I would be able to. So, yeah, I did really good. Everything I planted by seed came up. I'm getting lots of vegetables, lots of tomatoes, jalapenos, peppers. Listen to this. Everything happens when I go on and do a video, right? Okay, so now everyone on YouTube knows my prescription's ready. Unbelievable. I could sit here all day and the phone won't ring. Put the camera on, do a video for YouTube, and if you've already picked up your prescription, please disregard this message. Yeah, thank you for choosing CVS Pharmacy. The phone will ring. Yep, there it goes. Thank God it finished, right? But I know that I can grow things a few different ways if I had to, or if I had to expand my garden. So that's really important. Learn how to expand your skills. Learn how to sew. The day may come when things are just too darn expensive, and you may not want to throw away that pair of socks and go buy another pair. They may not be any more available, or they may be too expensive. Learn how to just mend your own clothes. If you're not good at cleaning and you have a cleaning person, well, you might want to start doing it yourself and saving some money. Learn to go without a few things. Cable TV is not necessary. There are some great antennas out there that you can get to help save some money, and you could still get some great channels and great programming. Little things to save money and improvise is going to be what really makes your life abundant, is the little things. Being able to garden and seeing the fruits of your labor, and being able to mend your own clothes without relying on going to someone, cleaning your own home, household little repairs and little redecorating things and painting and things. Learn to do it yourself. And you're not going to know how good you are at it until you try. So it's like anything, you live and learn. And the more that we can do for ourselves, the more money in our pocket, It's going to build up our self-esteem, and we're not going to be relying on others. Self-reliance goes a lot further than just relying on the government. Just learn not to rely on others. Be a little more independent. If winter's coming, if you don't like to go to the store just because you don't like being out in the cold, well, then start stockpiling some food. So if there's a snowstorm and there's, icy roads or whatever, if you get sick, suppose you get sick, you got no food in the house. You got Tylenol? You got Imodium? Do you have thermometers in the house? Do you have rubbing alcohol? Do you have Band-Aids and triple by antibacterial ointments? Do you have bug spray? Do you have cough medicine? Toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoo, just things that everybody should have in their home. Go out and get it so that you're not stuck and you don't panic. I think we all did enough panicking last year to last us a lifetime. I'd like to know what the average blood pressure of the average American was last year during that whole fiasco. It was horrible. So while I'm sitting here playing with my tomatoes and I'm rambling on and on, I did want to make the video to get these points across to you. I figured I'd show you also how I make my gravy and how I preserve my vegetables. I don't blanch anything except the tomatoes, and that's only to get the skins off. Everything else goes in freezer bags and in the freezer. But I do have a dehydrator, so that could be another video. So folks, if you like this video, if you love Mimi's Abundant Life and you want to learn more about it, show me by giving me a big fat thumbs up. Give me a whole lot of loving by subscribing to my channel, letting me know that you subscribed so I can give you a shout out. I hope everyone has a blessed Wednesday, and stay strong, stay independent, and stay self-reliant. Bye-bye.